Themer is the part of the project manager that determines the look of your project. Here, you can choose how your header is displayed, as well as page backgrounds, fonts, and colors. Changes to Themer will only be saved to your project using Themer's Save button located under the Themer preview. If you close Project Manager before saving your theme, your changes will be lost. Themer is broken up into 3 parts: header, page, and text. In the header section of Themer, you can determine the type of header you would like with the Header Type selector. Different theming options will be available depending on which header type is selected. The header options are None, Logo, Text, and Both. The None type will remove the header from your project completely. Otherwise, the header will appear on every page within the project. The Logo type will show the header at the top of all pages with an image that can be aligned to the left, center, and right of the header area. Similar to the Logo type, the Text type uses text instead of an image. The text used for the header is the title you defined for your project when you created it. The text can't be changed in Project Manager's Themer, but can be changed if you modify your project settings in the My Account area of zaxmobile.com. With the Both type selected, both an image and text will be used. The image will be left aligned with the text just to its right. This header type does not have any alignment options. The Logo image selector is only displayed in the Logo and Both header types. Use the Select Image button to choose which image will be displayed in your header. As the title states, the image used here is intended to be a logo. The header text fields are available in the Text and Both header types. Header text can be modified within the theming fields. Text theming consists of choosing a font, whether or not it is bold or italic, and the color you would like it to be. The font can be changed by clicking on Font Selector. This will open up a list of fonts for you to choose from. Simply choose a font you like from the list by clicking on it. You will see the font you selected loaded into the font selector. Next, you can determine whether the font appears bold or italic by clicking on the bold or italic option buttons respectively. A green indicator shows what font options are active. The font face that appears in the font selector will update showing the active options applied to it. You can also choose the color of your text. The text's color is displayed in its corresponding color swatch and can be changed by clicking on the color swatch. This will launch the color panel. It is worth noting that buttons in your project are themed with 3 additional colors: background color, font color active, and background color active. The active colors for both the text and background are used to give users feedback when they press buttons. This occurs for both menu items and button elements. The icons that appear in menu buttons are colored the same as the text in both the active and inactive states. Background theming is available in both the header and page sections of your project. They include a background color, background image, and background image options. Background images are placed above the background color. This is helpful to keep in mind when using images with transparency. Your background color may show through or be completely covered up depending on the transparency of your image and the options used. The sizing mode a background image uses can be one of 3 options: Auto, Cover, or Contain. In Auto mode, the background image will use its native size. This means for every pixel wide or tall, it will take up that same space on screen without being sized up or down from its original size. Cover mode will scale the background image to be as large as possible so that the background area is completely covered by the background image. It does this in proportion to the background image and could result in a stretched or blurry look if too small of an image is used. This mode also ignores background repeating options, as it only uses one copy of the image to cover the available background space. In Contain mode, the image will be scaled to the largest size, such that both its width and its height can fit inside the available background space. In this mode, repeat options may be applicable in either a horizontal or vertical mode, depending on how the background image fits into the available background space. Background images can be set to not repeat or repeat horizontally, vertically, or both. The background image repeat options are highly affected by the background sizing options used, as well as the overall size of the background image that is applied. This is one of those options that may need to be adjusted once you have already previewed what the background sizing options look like with the chosen background image. The last background image options are the horizontal and vertical alignment options. Think of these options as where your background image will start. They are probably most noticeable when using a non-repeating background image that has auto-sizing. It is highly encouraged that you experiment with the background image options to get a good feel of what each one will do in combination with other available options to find the best fit for your particular background image needs. Keep in mind that a subtle background image will be best for the readability of your site. Choose a text color that has enough contrast on top of the background color and background image. Usability and readability will always trump a background that looks cool. The menu background is the only area that does not include background image options in addition to background color. The menu background color can be set using the corresponding color swatch